peeps. Hey, come through. Nobody does. Fucking bums. Probably all still sleeping because they ain't got kids. Better than any alarm clock in the world. What, Bear? Say hi to the people.
What is their name?
What is their names? That's a good question. What are your names? Who are you?
How are you? That's funny.
What?
They have to.
Hey,
I
somebody's
did it,
watching
my
me.
daddy.
Oh yeah,
Daddy, I got city word.
don't tell people I let you eat string cheese at 7:30 in the morning. It's Sunday, right?
Yeah, Sunday.
I'm just testing this new feature out. This is the content you're looking at it. Now, if you have a question about fantasy football or something and you're watching for that reason, go ahead. I sent this invite to a couple of Discords and a couple of Twitter chats. Said, hey, come through. Again, these mofos don't got no kids. They're all hungover. They're all gonna wake up 2 minutes after this football game starts. You know, live that life. Not me. Anywho, this is an interesting feature though. Looks like you can split the screen. Got the vertical, which is gonna be dope. I mean, people are gonna. I mean, the game changes so fast in fantasy and content creation. You're gonna get shows like this. People are gonna start designing overlays just for this. Apparently, it's a feature not everybody has, which is why I wanted to try it out with somebody. But like I said, nobody's clicked through. But I mean, I guess some people don't like to put themselves out there, so maybe they're like they don't want to click through. I'm just like so far past that, I guess. That doesn't even cross my mind. Let's see if there's a live chat. Okay, live chat. Somebody throw something in the chat. Let me see how it looks on here.
I kind of
You
scared
got Skittle? Just found it on the floor, huh? Where are your parents? Next to the dinosaurs? Sounds about right. Anywho, anyone got any questions, comments, smart ass remarks? Wearing this Texans jersey just because it's very comfortable and big and warm. Thumbs up, throw a thumbs up. Testing out this new live platform thing, split screen. I threw this link out there to a couple of Discords. The Big Content Discord. I put this link in the Big Content Discord. Big Content, where y'all at? Jackson, Germany. So I wonder how's that working out? Because that's not a Monday night game, so I guess that wouldn't be like an official one of his Monday night snapback things. I don't know. What do I know? What do I know? What's up, Jay? Still waiting on the Rodriguez news. Hey, can I? So is there a way to put this up?
I got a Skittle, guys.
You guys. Oh, she wants to show you her skittle. There you go. How do I do this? Okay, I guess can other people see that? It looks like it's kind of similar setup to the live setup on TikTok. I guess other people could probably see your comment as it came through, my guy. Some chats, such as potential spam, may not be visible. All live chats. See what this does. I want to see my home gym that I used to use a lot. It's a nice barbell. Got some rubber weights over there. My wife will be mad that I let y'all see some of the laundry laying around. Oh well. We real people out here. Okay, there's only so many times they're gonna want to see your Skittle Bear. Yeah, about the Rodriguez news or Rodrigo news, I don't know. I'm playing Barnes. Why am I talking to them?
Can't hear it.
Excuse me.
I got Skittle.
Oh my gosh. Um, I'm playing Barnes.
You ready to go on today? These are our Skittles.
We need to get you and Marshawn Lynch in a promo together. Lineup mainly set. Oh, interesting. Okay, there it is. Lineup mainly set with you, go Derek Barnes in the flex. flex or Rayshon Jenkins, Kirby Joseph, or Josh Allen. Yeah, I finally moved Josh Allen out of one of my starting lineups. So not the quarterback, the defensive line for anyone that doesn't know what's going on around here. Um, and so I fully expect Josh Allen to have a three sack, four tackle for a loss, interception type game. And yeah, and I'll probably lose. So, but we're just trying to, bring balance back to the force, as they say. Um, yeah, in the flex, I would probably go Barnes. I think, after what we did last week, it's hard not to play him. You know what I'm saying? Right? Am I right or am I not? I'm right. I'm right. Right. First one to name that movie. Man, you'll get me. She's up and at 'em like mine right now. Yeah, there's another one upstairs too. Already had to talk to him today about his attitude. Like, we're not having a day like yesterday, my man. No, no, no. Parenting is, it's like having anxiety. It never goes away. But also, you love it. So it's like the weirdest feeling. Hmm.
You got one?
Do I want a Skittle?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good. I don't think Skittles and coffee go well together. I'm interested how this save highlight. Ooh, what does that mean? Mute microphone, add guest. I've tried to add people. All right, what if I just drop this link into this and just see if anyone clicks into it? I'm feeling wild. Man, I think sometimes people overdo content. It's like, it doesn't all have to be super. Oh, looks like somebody might be coming. It doesn't have to be all overly curated, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it don't look like nobody's there. Shit, when do y'all want to hop in here? I just put the link out on my Twitter feed. Interested to see if anybody jumps in. Actually, I'll probably get buried since I'm not verified on Twitter. I remain an unverified man of the people. Not that I wouldn't pay my $8, it's that I have an Android. Like I said, I'm a man of the fucking people. Not on this iPhone bullshit. Although I will have an iPhone soon, but that's almost a necessity as a content creator, as weird as that sounds. Like, you just have to have the weapons everyone else has, if that makes sense. And if most people's sidearms in content creation, for better or worse, is an iPhone, you'd understand why if you are a content creator. It's just for whatever reason, I guess iOS is easier to build apps and program on because they always get the apps first. They always get the updates first. Do they even have Clubhouse for Android yet? Y'all remember that shit? Major design flaw in this mug is one side has a design and the other side doesn't. It could be free advertising for somebody. Instead, it's just porcelain. Should put a IDP Armory sticker on it. Honestly, we got a couple of questions coming through. Love to see it. What we got here? Kyle Guidry says, "What's your opinion on a couple of these young linebackers? Isaiah Simmons finally showing up. Devin Lloyd has been stinking lately, and Logan Wilson, no big play so far. I'm gonna stick with Lloyd. Out of that group, youngest, most upside, longest sort of runway to success, time horizon, whatever you want to call it. I like him. I like the last two more than Simmons. I know offense question, but I think it's fine to ask offensive questions. Dynasty, IDP, best ball, IDP, dynasty, IDP, dynasty, best ball. Whatever order you want to do it in, we don't give a shit. But, we play all fantasy football. Like, it's not like we're just playing defense. Like, we're kind of weirdos would just play defense. We're not the weirdos that like just play offense. You know what I'm saying? Like, big brain moves happening over here. your question. Michael Pittman or Mac Hollins? I know I'm going to pick wrong. Yeah, well, if you already know that, then you're free. You're freer than most. I hate Michael Pittman for fantasy. I've already told Bomber to play Hollins this morning, so I think I might stick with Hollins. Raiders need something. Not that that is indicative that they will do something, but when they have looked better than they have recently, it's been a couple of those games where Hollins was a little more involved. So here we go. Now I'm backing up a space maybe y'all recognize. This is a studio. Wild as shit out here. Okay, in stream, your stream will stop immediately. And you and your guests will no longer be live. So I don't want to do that, no. What I want to do is see what's going on in other places. So I wonder if I just leave this. What happened? Did I leave? What happened? I think I'm out. Yeah, I might as well just turn this thing off now. Ain't nobody watching anymore. Waiting for tests. Man, people are crazy. Like 2, 3 years ago, if somebody with a YouTube channel with like fucking 500 people would have dropped it onto the Twitter. Good. Pause for a second. Cool. Well, that's interesting because it told me that it started the live over. The timer started completely fresh. So that's curious. Um, People used to kill. You would kill to get on. You know, if you're trying to grow, to get on a stream like this. Not that our channel has a zillion followers, but I mean in the fantasy space we're doing pretty good. Um, to get on a show or just get on any link with some people. It's just like people just are siloing and segmenting themselves off a little over much, I think. It's weird. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Looking at some stuff. I was looking at something interesting this morning. Kyle, you still here? Because it says nobody's watching the stream, but you posted that. I wonder if this platform is still working out some of the kinks. All right, you are still here. Interesting. So this thing is not working properly because it says no one's watching, but you are commenting right now. So you think Deion Jones will return to top 15 form? No, not happening, brother. Not happening. Ain't happening. Unless top 15 form. How many times has he been in top 15 form ever? Twice? I mean, he's been trying to get back there for a minute. Come on. Are you a Browns fan? So I'm over here, just minding my business. I'm an LSU boy. All right, that's fair. That's fair. I'm just over here minding my business and just going, 33rd team and checking out the edge. And I'm looking at some of their stats for defense, basic defense, and it's just so funny to me. And it's not like this isn't them; it's everyone. It's everywhere except for PFF, but they're a different story for different reasons. You go to their defense, okay? You click basic defense and you click totals and per game, and you start looking at the stats. There literally isn't even a defensive stat here. Look at this. So they got basic defense, and then all of their stats are around the other positions. fantasy points, passing attempts to quarterbacks, total passing yards. That's offensive stuff. Passing touchdowns, that's an offensive stat. Rushing attempts, that's an offensive stat. Rushing yards, that's an offensive stat. Rushing yards per carry, that's an offensive stat. I don't see total defensive plays. I don't see third down stop rate. I don't see tackles for loss. I don't see pressure rate. I don't see total tackles. I don't see total sacks. I don't see anything defensive.
Daddy,
Nothing. Zip.
Daddy,
Zero
go
zilch.
to
What? What?
playroom.
You want me to come back in the playroom? Can I talk to my people for just another couple minutes? Because I was in the middle of a really good, like, Sunday morning sermon.
Bring it in the playroom.
They can bring it in the playroom. All right, give me just 1 minute, okay? Because I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna warm up my coffee, and then I'll come in there, okay? Okay.
You're not.
Yes, I will.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will. All right. Anyway, the point is, it's like
But I'm
you
going
scroll up.
to.
The most powerful fantasy embedding tool, free. How you not gonna have half of football stats anywhere? And again, it's not. Yeah, shoot, I got two bossy women in this house. I said that on a tweet the other day. I always know where to stand and sit. And if I don't, someone let me know real quick. But
Daddy.
yeah, there isn't a single defensive stat.
Daddy.
Isla, I said I'll come in there in a minute.
No, I didn't. I want a different show.
You want a different show? What do you want to watch?
I want Dino Tiger.
You want to watch Dale Tiger? Okay, I'll change to Dale Tiger in just a second. You gotta let me finish talking to my people. My person. Now it shows there's somebody here. But anyway, it's just wild. You know, it's like it's basically, I mean, what it is. It's if we're just remove your emotions to everyone that may see this, it's gaslighting. Okay, it's saying here's defensive stats. You open it up, and it shows you offensive stats. And it's confusing, but you've been gaslit so much and so often. You look at that and you think, oh, look, here's some defensive stuff. It's not. None of it is. Fantasy points allowed to the offense. Passing attempts that the offense has sent out. Rush everything it's insane. But it happens everywhere. Just like remove your emotions, look around you a little bit. Gaslighting is like it's almost normalized now in the world. It's kind of weird. It's actually very weird. And it's like people get very sensitive and emotional about it when you say something about it or bring it up. It's like it just is what it is. Like I'm not saying you're a bad person. I'm not saying 33rd's a bad. I'm not saying anything except for look. Here's a tab that says basic defense, and it literally only lists offensive stats. That's all I'm saying. So it's not surprising that people don't know how to engage with defense. They don't know what they're watching because they're being told they understand. They're being told here are resources about it, and they believe it. And then those resources are offensive. It's a massive cultural media, whatever you want to call it. It's a grassroots type of problem. And that's why motherfuckers like me are the only ones talking about it. Okay, but I'm doing my part. You know what I'm saying? Like John the Baptist in the fucking wilderness. I mean, his section of the Bible is like this big. Okay, but he did his part. He made a difference. I don't know who the fucking Messiah is. I don't know where he's at. I know he ain't out on the Twitter streets right now. I'm out there. I ain't seen him. But I'll keep fucking hollering and hooting in the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I gotta do. And that's about all I'm good at right now. No, I'm just playing. I feel like I'm getting better at other stuff. But anywho, look around you. You know, just keep engaging with defense, keep the conversation going if you are out there, and just pay attention. You know, and if you feel, and this is moving away from fantasy football. If you feel like you're being gaslit, if you feel like something's off, it's okay. Like just because somebody in a powerful position with money and clout, respect, whatever, tells you something, that doesn't mean it's true. Doesn't make it a fact. Sounds pretty bad. Yeah, I'm about to actually shut her down here for a minute. Thanks for the heads up, though, Jesper. I do appreciate that. That's the kind of feedback that I need. But um, just I'm just testing a new feature out really, and I kind of got going crazy about my little sweep this morning. But I was like I said, I was on 33rd.com. I was looking at their tools on defense, um, and all their defensive stats are just offensive stats. And it's interesting that they're marketed, packaged, produced, shown to you, us, me, the consumer, as defensive stats, and then it's passing yards, it's touchdowns, it's rushing attempts. It has nothing to do with the actual defense of that team, let alone the players on that team. Um, so it's just another, again, indicative of how half of all of football is totally and completely neglected. Um, and it's I don't know, I'm not saying it's intentional or otherwise. And I'm not attacking anybody. I'm just it is what it is. Um, and it's basically gaslighting if you say here are defensive stats, and then you present a bunch of offensive stuff. But people get emotional when you use words like that. People get upset when you say, "Well, our product is just as good as me." But I'm not worried about anybody else. I'm not worried about any of that. I'm just talking. Okay. Click on your defensive stats. New England Patriots. I don't have any idea how many sacks the New England Patriots have had looking at this. I have no idea how many tackles they've had, tackles for loss, pressures, nothing. I don't know anything about the New England Patriots defense. It says how many touchdowns they've given up. Offensive. Again. All right, I gotta get off here. My daughter's hooting and hollering at me. This is an interesting little setup. Definitely gonna be doing it more in the future. Maybe I'll get some people to actually join me. Um, Maybe one of you will join me. But we'll be on the actual live stream in like an hour or two, guys and gals. Enjoy that early morning football and deuces.